Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for taking time to listen to this video. Um, Today I'm going to show you how to hack any Bitcoin wallet. And I'm not doing this so that people will start hacking people's Bitcoin wallets. I'm doing this so that people can see how easy it is for anyone to hack their Bitcoin wallet. Now, there is one exception to this. If the person's never used Bitcoin on their mobile phone, then it won't work. Not that there aren't other ways, but I'm just saying in this particular case, it won't work. But since most people do use their phones for everything, and some people don't even have computers, they just use phones. And if you're not mining Bitcoin, having a phone is enough. You can just buy Bitcoin. So I'm going to explain to you how you can hack any Bitcoin wallet as long as you have the phone. And this isn't, I'm not a hacker. I'm not a hacker. I don't even have the first clue as to be a hacker. But I can get into your wallet, and that means that I can take all your money, and that means, you know, under definition, that would be hacking. So, and like I said, this isn't designed to get everybody to go, you know, steal people's phones and start hacking into their wallets. This is designed as a wake-up call to get people to understand what your phone actually means. You know, they talk about, you know, taking implants and chips. You know, you got these people taking these chips like, oh, I don't need my wallet anymore. I just have this chip in my hand. And people go, oh my God, you're going to give people a reason to cut off people's hands. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You're going to give people the you know, just thieves to just go cut your hand off to kill you, instead of where they used to rob you with a gun and say, okay, give me your money, and you could give them your money. Now they are going to kill you. That would be the future if everybody started using a chip in their hand. But people are already doing something similar, and that is using their phone. So this is a wake-up call for people who are doing this, not just for Bitcoin. It's not just for Bitcoin. If you're doing any kind of banking online, if you're using PayPal online, if you're logging into your bank online, if you're checking your balance online through your cell phone, all of it can be, all I need is your cell phone. So that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you how to do this so that you will stop doing this. And I don't know of a way to clear your history on your cell phone. I know how to do it I mean, I guess you could reset your entire phone and wipe it clean, which if you've gotten into your bank, I definitely recommend that you do. I recommend that you find some way to make this change, because this is no joke. You lose that phone, somebody steals that phone, or you lose it, you could lose everything. Okay? So, and then of course the onus with Bitcoin or any kind of cryptocurrency, you're just out of luck. There's no repercussion that you can take. If you there's no recourse that you can take. However, if you know, if it's your bank, then, you know, you've got to prove that it wasn't you. But there still may be things that you can, recourse that you can do. So how do you do it? If you take out your phone and go to your phone and go to something not important, well, at this point it doesn't really matter, start typing your password into something and look at the spell checker, the autocorrect. And it's going to show you your password. See, it doesn't work that way on the computer. When you type in your password, it just puts up little stars, but it doesn't do that in the in the autocorrector in your phone. It doesn't. It shows exactly what it is. So if I have your phone, all I need to do to get into your Bitcoin wallet. Now, trust me, it'll take me some time. It'll take me a couple of hours, probably. I could be lucky and get in quicker than that. But all I have to do is start guessing at the letters of your password. That's all I have to do. And I can slowly, systematically, by going through all of the characters, there has never in history been anything easier to hack than anything you have on your cell phone. Nothing. Okay? So all I have to do is go through all of the characters and get the first character. Okay? And it's going to, as I post that in, it's going to give me suggestions. I have to go and check all of them. Okay, I have to scroll through and check all of them to see if I hit anything that looks like a what? A wallet thing. Now I might, since I've stolen your phone in this example, you may have many different cryptocurrencies. You may have many different of these types of passwords, but that's okay, because I can just write them down, okay? And I can go through and systematically go through each one of them and hit your Bitcoin wallet and see if it works, okay? So like I said, all I need to do is get the first one. And then as I get the next one and the next one, as I get each one, it becomes easier, okay? Now I'm going to get more of a match. So, for example, if the first character was 1, okay, there could be a lot of things with 1 as the first thing. There could be so many things that the spell checker doesn't even put them up there because there's too many, okay? So, again, it's just, if you know somebody has lots of money in Bitcoin, for example, you know, if you could get the Winklevoss's phone, Winkle Twins or Winklevoss or whatever those guys are, their phone, it'd be worth it to sit there. Will be worth it for a lot of people just to sit there and go through each character step by step. And once you reach a certain number of them, probably about, I would guess about 6, no matter how many passwords you have in there. Once you hit about 6 characters, there isn't going to be anything else that's going to have that same combination. It could be 3, okay? It's gonna vary, but it could be as few as 3. If you for example, if your password, and this is passwords in general, like I said, I'm pointing this out for Bitcoin because Bitcoin is so, you know, in the news and everyone's talking about it, or at least reading about it. So I'm using Bitcoin as the example, but as I said, this works for anything. So unless your passwords, for example, you know, might start with the first 3 or 4 numbers, but end with different numbers, okay, I'm going to be able to get into it relatively quickly. I just need to determine which bank account or which wallet that it correlates to. And like I said, all of this can be done in a matter of hours. So your phone and your autocorrector is going to give whoever has that phone your entire password to anything that you've logged into, provided they spend the time to go through and, like I said, systematically do it. And that's how hacking software works. It goes in and hacks into these, you know, what hackers use. They use a software. It's just a bot that goes in and automatically checks all of these things. And there may even be bots you can put on your phone. So for those particular cases, for hackers, it would be much quicker because they have a bot that they can put on your phone. I don't, because I said I'm not a hacker. But I, as an individual human being who is not a hacker, or anyone else who wants to take the time to do it, can literally guess the first code, check all of the things that are there, and then now the next is, I got a match on the first one, let's go to the second one. Okay, I got a match on the second one, let's go to the third one. And that's how hackers hack into banks. It's just systematically checking each number each character in the series until it has them all. But with a phone, it doesn't need to go through all of that work. With a phone, all it needs to do is get a few. Like I said, as little as 3, maybe even possibly 2. I doubt it with 2. The possibility, if you're using your phone a lot, you know, people who are logging into Bitcoin from their phone are also logging into all kinds of other secure things from their phone, because they do that. Otherwise, they wouldn't be, you know, logging into Bitcoin with it, okay? So like I said, once you reach 3, 4, 5, and definitely 6, there isn't anything that's going to come up after that, unless, as I said, if all your passwords start out the same and then change. But even in that case, that doesn't protect your phone. Don't get me wrong and going, oh, so I have to have the first 6 letters be the same for everything and then have the rest change. No, it just means it takes longer, but not much longer, because now they, okay, so we'll hit the 7th character, and you see how it works? So the telephones are not secure in any way. They are not secure in any way. There's all kinds of viruses that they can put on there. There's all kinds of bots that they can put onto your phone. So you should not be accessing any type of money through this through your cell phone. You just shouldn't do it. Wait till you can get to a computer. And if you do not have a computer, then don't be doing any type of online banking, because it's just a matter of time before you get robbed. And one thing that people don't realize is when all these people, I know tons of people who have had their online banks robbed, okay, lost their Bitcoin, whatever it is. Those stories don't make the news. How would they be reported? You think they could just call up the newspaper or the television station and say, my Bitcoin my Bitcoin wallet got hacked, and they're going to go, oh, well, we should put you on the news. No, it happens all the time. You just don't know about it. So this is a warning to everybody of how easy it is to hack your cell phone. So be careful. If you're looking for a way, to be able to send money to anybody in the world and receive money to anybody in the world and make money when other people do in a business that is completely free, I recommend that you join Your Web Base in the first quarter of this year, which is 11 days away. The first quarter starts. We will be providing to our users a way to be able to send and receive money from anywhere in the world to anywhere in the world, and to make money when the people that you refer and the people they 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 refer do it. Right now, there is no way to send money to anybody in the world or receive money from anywhere in the world. This will be the first. And I believe, since this is such a huge demand that everyone's looking for, it's the reason everybody is all over Bitcoin and it's so excited about Bitcoin, is because they believed, and they still believe, that one day you will be able to send Bitcoin, you'll be able to send money to anybody in the world. You'll be able to send money to anyone in the world and receive money to anyone in the world instantly. And you can't do that now. And before you go, but you can do that with Bitcoin, let me point something out. Bitcoin is not money until you turn it into money, okay? You can't buy food with Bitcoin. You can't pay your mortgage with Bitcoin. And don't tell me, oh, but this company takes it and this company. It's not enough to constitute money. So Bitcoin fails at its key objective, and that is to be able to send money from one person to another person. And you can't even send Bitcoin in the blink of an eye. Right now, it takes like 30 hours just to verify a transaction. But then the person on the other end doesn't have money. They have Bitcoin. And cashing out Bitcoin, turning Bitcoin into money, is very, very, very difficult. And people are losing their money more than anything else. And if you don't believe that, just Google it. It's not in the news, because it's, as I said, a bunch of individual people. But if you Google it, you will see tons of stories of people who have lost the money that they put into their Bitcoin account or their other cryptocurrency accounts. So this will be the first. And it has the opportunity, it gives everyone the opportunity to when they share it with other people, that they can then go and make money when their friends do it, and 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 their friends do it. So this is a huge opportunity. Could possibly for you and the average person be far bigger than Bitcoin. So definitely check that out. Your web base is the app. Your web base is the website. Check the description of this video for links. Thanks and have a great day.